Can't see my hat, man. I gotta get my hat in the shot. Yeah, whatever. Y'all can see the hat, right? I need a goddamn haircut, Nuke.
Hey, man. Oh, yeah.
Very, very badly. I'm very badly injured. Very, very badly. Have we named that movie before?
No, I don't think so, actually.
No? You shot me. You shot me right in the arm. Why would you
do that?
So what is that movie?
Austin Powers.
You're right. Isn't that crazy that Will Ferrell was that little tiny part in that movie? And then he grew up to be not grew up, but he became a superstar.
Yeah, was he a superstar before that movie?
No, dude, because that came out in like 99, 98, 99?
Ah, all right.
Austin Powers, dude, a staple of my childhood.
Oh, yeah. How could it not be?
How could it not be? Your parents didn't love you if you weren't allowed to watch Austin Powers. I'll leave it there. Look at us, we watched it. Look how we turned out.
Yeah. Functioning members of society.
No, we do pretty good. There's people way worse off than us, that's for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, functioning members of society.
I know that's what you said. That's why I said we're doing all right.
Doing all right.
What are you going with there, man? The Strike King?
I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to give it... No, I shouldn't.
You got your mics all plugged in and everything?
Should be.
Oh, we got to have lights and motorcycles going by again.
Oh, lovely.
Hey, Sons of Anarchy, calm down. You watched that show, right?
Oh, yeah. I saw it when it started, and then once it like kind of finished up, and then it was like streaming came around, that's like when I finished it, because it was one of those shows where it was on at like 10 o'clock, you know, where it's like, there was a lot of times where I just missed episodes. So when streaming like became a thing, it was like, oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you started it back in the day, right? Like as it was airing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you...
Then it became so difficult to watch like every night, so it's like...
Yeah.
It was, I mean, that was the problem,
Yeah, can you remember having to do that? Like having to tune in and watch?
Yeah. You'd have to like wait till like 9:59 or like 10:59 so you could see the previews for next week, so then you're like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Dude, I remember when I would watch WWE wrestling, and it would be on Monday Night Raw, and I'd always have to tape it on my little like VHS recorder.
Oh yeah.
And I'd always have to just keep over taping the same thing, like the same tape. I used that same tape forever and would watch it. And then you could like refilm over it again.
Oh yeah.
And then the worst was when sports would overrun or something.
Ooh,
and
yeah.
you miss that precious couple seconds of the beginning.
Yep.
Or the end of something, you miss it. That's why with the VHS you could just let it run, you know. Back in the good old days, you know.
Good old days.
Dude, this place looks so different than the last time we were here.
Those of you who don't know.
Looks a little depressing.
Yeah. Those that are just listening, we got some serious brownness going on. End of the year, this is probably one of the last few times we'll be out on the water.
Some end of the year brownness?
End of the year brownness.
Is that the name of this episode? End of the year brownness?
End of the year brownness.
Some say fall. You call it end of the year brownness.
Yep. That's what we got going on. I mean, I'd say
I know,
trees.
it's actually not fall. It's kind of, I feel like the leaves all of a sudden, like the past couple of days, just like really fell.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy
They
though,
fall.
is there's still some trees that look fantastic.
No, they don't.
Hey man, I was driving to work this morning. Literally drove past a tree that looked majestic with all the colors.
Did you take a picture?
Nah, I didn't take a picture.
Didn't happen.
Fair enough.
Pics? Or it didn't happen? Oh man, one time I saw a waterfall. Did you take a picture? No, I actually just saw it on the internet, you know.
Nah, but this was like this tree was like the
Did you
lone
hear that
tree.
noise?
Yeah.
Somebody coughing and dying up there?
I was thinking like a dog that like got its vocal cords removed.
A what?
A dog that got its vocal cords removed.
Man, you're talking crazy tonight.
No, dude.
Have you ever had a dog that you got its vocal cords removed?
I've never had one, but I've known people that did it.
To what, like a basset hound or something? Because that should be mandatory, I believe.
I don't believe it was like a collie or something like that.
A collie?
Collie, like a lassie dog.
Who had it done?
There was a guy in like the neighborhood. His dogs would like bark like this.
So they would just wheeze? Maybe they were sick. How did you know they had their vocal cords removed?
Because they wouldn't bark. They
Did you ask? Did the guy actually tell you?
Mm,
How did that conversation come about? Your neighbor came
No,
over to you like,
there's just
hey,
more of a...
hey everybody, hey everybody, my dog. You hear that? Exactly. Had his vocal cords removed.
It's more of a discussion amongst neighbors, I guess you would say.
Were you there?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was talking with other people in the neighborhood, and we're like, what's up with that guy's
At
dog?
the time he told you, or?
The guy never said it, man. Like, it was everyone in the neighborhood talked about it. Like, it was just one of those things. Like, you telling me you never heard a dog that had its vocal box removed, vocal cords
Of course,
removed?
why would I hear one? If
Never-
a tree falls in the woods, did it make a noise?
Yeah, but if a dog has its...
If a dog barks in a neighborhood, nobody hears it, did it actually have its vocal cords removed?
Of course, man.
I'm just not believing the story.
Yeah, you know.
I just find it hard to believe you guys are all out taking your trash bins out on a Wednesday morning in your robes, right? After your coffee. Had to pick up your newspaper, right? Off the ground with a newspaper boy threw the newspaper.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah, of course, man.
You all did that, and you were standing there, and a gust of wind blew up your robe, and all the neighborhood saw your small Nicholas, they call it. Jolly old Saint Nick. You know what the talk of the week was the next week?
It was about me, probably, from the story you're telling.
About little Nicholas. You don't trust the Strike King anymore, huh?
No, I trust it, man. That's why I want to keep it. I just
But
think
it's not good enough for here?
we're not at the Strike King location. Now, that's
Hey,
a
that dog right there
He's got his vocal
had
cords.
his vocal cords.
Oh, he's barking in a truck.
I know, man. He just rolled by.
I didn't even realize that, man. He sounded like he was in one
He said,
location.
you two shut the hell up over there about goddamn dogs.
Yeah, I mean, we're just not at the Strike King location, you know what I mean?
I need your kniff.
All right, I got you.
Beautiful.
So I got a question for you.
All right, you got a question for me? 8
This
inches.
is a good time to do it since we ain't worrying about catching any fish. We can get right to the question.
This is the most confusing Leatherman. I've said this before. Oh, I don't have to open it up, that's why.
Oh, yeah. So, if you, let's say you get hit on the head one day and you just start talking with an accent.
Am I old?
Nah, man, you got hit on the head one day.
Okay.
So you just get hit on the head one day. You start talking with an accent. What are you going with?
I can pick my accent?
Yeah, you can pick your accent. Yeah.
Did I get picked to get hit in the head?
Yeah, the whole hit in the head thing is like irrelevant. That's more of like just a scenario why you're talking with an
This
accent.
is why I'm talking with an accent.
I mean, if you want to talk with an accent for a day, what are you choosing? How about that? You just decide, hey, I'm just going to talk with an accent today.
If I can talk with an accent?
Yeah, you get an accent. Any accent. So you're still speaking English. but you
Like
get-
in my everyday life, or am I going somewhere new?
Now you, well, you just,
Because that doesn't really help me in my everyday situation.
you're talking with an accent, I guess, you know?
Can I get my vocal cords removed?
You could, because you hate your accent so much.
Is that an option?
It's an option, yeah.
I don't know. How about Russian?
Russian accent, that's pretty good. That would be a pretty good accent to have.
Like, but I'm speaking English though.
You speak English, but you just have like, you know, a stereotypical accent. So like, you know, like, I don't know if I should give an example, but I'm gonna try.
No, this isn't the racist podcast.
Like, you know, you speak in English, so you're like, you know, like, hey, jolly good.
What the hell is jolly good?
Yeah?
How about no? You know what would be fun? Change my
Crack on, mate.
Jamaican.
Oh,
I'm a big Jamaican boy.
sounded more English than Jamaican.
Well, Jamaican's like a British accent.
I don't know about that, man.
Oi, I'm a Jamaican man. I'm a Jamaican man. This is my Jamaican accent, oi?
That's like an Irish.
That's not an Irishman.
That's such an Irish Jamaican.
All right. I got it. Yeah, this is a Jamaican man. I'm now a Jamaican. I'm from Jamaica.
Okay.
Not
All right.
Jamaica me, but Jamaica.
I'll give it to you. That's a little more Jamaican than it was, but I don't know about that, man.
All right. I don't understand what you want.
I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, if you could just have an accent, like, what are you going with? Like, you going with Jamaican?
Jamaican down by the beach, man.
Slap the bass.
I slap at the bass and I go around the quarter mile, man. Yeah, I'm all over the place, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I think Jamaican would be fun.
Jamaican, yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I'm big the Jamaican man. Let me smoke some weed, man. All right, this is getting out of control. What would you pick, huh? All right, your shit's all ready. Your stuff's all ready.
All right. The accent I would go with, I mean,
You know it's a really weird question, right?
I don't know if it's that weird, though. I mean, think about it, man.
Why would I choose to be, like, have an accent for a
Because
day?
you got hit on the head.
Oh, okay.
That's why. You got hit on the head, so now you're talking with an accent.
If you get hit on the head and that's the worst thing that happens, I guess. All right, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off.
I mean, you said Russian. That kind of like, it's like an Eastern European accent would be kind of fun.
How about Scandinavian?
I was thinking Scandinavian. I was thinking Scandinavian would be pretty funny because I feel like anytime I've heard Scandinavians talk, like it's pretty comical.
A Scandinavian what? I'm sorry, let's get away from the goddamn road.
Oh yeah. Scandinavians got pretty good, like when they talk in English, like pretty good accents.
What's a Scandinavian accent?
I mean,
Let's hear your best.
you want to hear my best? All right.
Well, I don't want to hear your worst.
Well, no racist, no racist.
Who said anything about that?
Huh?
Let's just hear it. Well, come on, man. Quit beating this dead horse. Quit beating this non-vocal dog.
I want to get a haircut from you, sir.
Oh, you're from Samoa, huh?
Samoa?
Yeah, you're Samoan.
I'm Samoan, huh? Woohoo! I thought that was more like, Scandinavian-ish, man.
Was it?
They get that like, like, hing-a-ding-a-durgan, you know?
I think we gotta stick to what we know.
Yeah. I was just asking actors.
Yeah,
Dude,
no, that's a
I
good
wasn't
question.
asking for performances here. We're not
I
professionals.
just feel like a Jamaican would be the most fun for me to speak. Because everyone would wonder why I look the way. Let's see, that's a
No,
little,
see,
there's a little
that's-
Russian in there.
That sounds a little Scandinavian, like
Oh.
a little Leif Erikson or something.
Yeah, a little Russian in there. Or is that a little Scandinavian?
See, now that's like more.
Is
like,
that good?
Yeah, that was like Eastern European Russian.
That is like a little Eastern European.
Oh yeah, there you go. You sound like you're from like Finland or something.
I
Maybe.
am from Finland. My name is Tukaresk.
Never heard anybody from Finland speak, but that sounds like somebody from Finland how they would talk.
All right, so you go scan it. Yeah,
I feel like Scandinavian.
that
would
was
be-
fun.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, what are you doing?
I was just thinking about what we were just doing. That was so fucking ridiculous.
I mean, hey, sometimes you just want to talk with an accent. Sometimes you sound like an Irishman. Or
Sometimes you're a Jamaican Irishman. Irish. This is my Irish accent. I'm from Manchester.
hold on,
Manchester.
now Manchester's in England.
I know, but I'm saying Manchester,
Ah,
Sweden. I'm from Sweden.
there you go. That was a pretty good Swedish accent.
Ready to go Sweden?
Like I think SpongeBob had it like right on the nose when they did like their Leif Erikson Day thing. And it's like ding a ding and durian.
Yeah, it's everyone can only say that when they refer to that. Schwinga ding Durgan is not a thing. Did you get the weight through the hook?
Yeah.
Or through the eyelet there?
Yeah.
Show the camera. You're about to get it through the second one too, because the rings get bigger.
All right, here we go.
Throw it over your shoulder like Santa Claus.
There you go. I hope that's in the. Let me get game check here.
Oh man, you know where I'm gonna aim? Structure.
Structure.
Oh,
Oh, that's a bass.
Should probably focus on fishing, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know.
Why?
Bless you.
Somebody up there dying.
Oh, that's why, because this thing's all looped and pulled.
And your shoes are looking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a thing where, this is like going back probably at least like 3 months. I think it was, yeah, it was on social media, we'll put it that way. And it was,
Or where else would you see it?
it was sexiest accents.
What is it with you and accents today?
Well, no, because we were just talking about accents, and now I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
now I'm remembering this. And believe it or not, British was like the top one, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
And I would agree that that's I mean, as an American, I feel like that's probably pretty common for you to be like, oh.
I feel like women are into accents way more than men.
Oh, definitely.
Men, it's just like, wait,
Is that why? I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna have to edit this part out, huh? Women are like, oh, that's a cute accent. Like all the 90 Day Fiancés, well, that's not true. I was gonna say most of them are women getting a man.
Yeah. I
Well,
don't
the
know.
most screwed up ones are, that's for sure.
I don't know though. I still think that there
ever
are
watch that show?
men. There are men that are interested. Do I watch it?
It's the best show of all time. There's one guy, Big Ed.
Is that the guy that's with like an Asian girl?
He was with a Filipino girl.
Filipino.
They
yeah.
split up. Spoiler alert. Show's been out for 15 years.
I seen. It's like they sit on the couch and they watch shows together, and they talk about it.
Oh, the pillow talks.
Sure.
So they watch the show, but it's like other cast members
Yeah,
watching it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. That's all you've watched of it, and
I
not
haven't.
the actual.
Not watched it. More of seen it, I guess. My point being, I've seen Big Ed possibly and his Filipino girl, who are no longer together.
Yeah, Ed is he's about 4'10",
400 pounds.
400 pounds,
All right, yeah.
no neck. He just doesn't have
no
a neck.
neck. I would agree. That is the guy I saw. Yep.
The good Lord was handing out necks, and he just didn't get one. Hey, you, back of the line for necks. Gone. Doesn't have one.
Yeah, that's the guy I saw.
And he's just, and then now he's got like a decent looking American girl who's like 30, she's like our age, 30.
Okay.
And it's like, how is this guy pulling okay looking women? Had a fish.
Ooh. Do you think it's because he has the famous factor going for him?
I don't know.
I do think that there
Not
are.
worth it. Look, when you know this guy and watched enough.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him. I don't know is like how he acts though. So that's like.
Now, is it me in 20 years? Maybe. But I'm still gonna have a neck, hopefully.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Oh,
You got a fish, dude. Oh, you got a.
oh!
You just lost a really good fish. That thing was big, man.
Yeah, man. Look, he didn't even like move the hook though.
That was a
I
monster.
just didn't set it. I didn't set it. That's on
That
me.
might have been a pickerel. It looked too long,
Yeah.
but if it was a bass, you missed the best bass of the year.
I'm gonna get him.
Talking about Big Ed. If Big Ed was a fish, that was
That was
him.
Big Ed right there.
That was Big Ed. That fish had no neck.
Yeah. I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna get him back. Don't worry. You might get him.
Probably not, huh?
You might get him, man. He might.
I'm gonna do a shorts reel of you casting and hitting the front of the boat.
You're gonna do a short reel of just.
It's funny because I did think of that. I was like, I'm gonna do one of, you know how like Brad Paisley has that song that's like, or there's, maybe it's not Brad Paisley.
You can't even set a hook.
No. There's the
Alright.
one that's like, a bad day of fishing beats
Oh.
a good day of anything else.
Yeah, and it's gonna be me bad fishing.
And then it's gonna cut right to us being like, mother. Just getting all pissed off.
Just show the fishing.
Spoiler alert, that's coming soon.
Show the fishing and then the drinking.
The
and-
Brad Paisley song I think is, well, I'm gonna miss her
Oh.
when I get
yeah.
home.
Yep.
If I hit that swimming hole today, she'd be packing all her things and she'd
Be on her way.
be gone by noon.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna miss her when I get home. That song.
Oh, I know what song.
There's not many good fishing songs, are there?
Oh, there's some good fishing songs, man.
Name one.
Frank Foster, Bringing My Pole.
How's it go?
He basically is singing about when he gets up to heaven, he's like, I want to be able to bring my pole so I can do some fishing.
Yeah, but when I asked, how does it go?
You wanted me to
can you
actually
sing
sing it?
some of the lyrics, not how the song sounds, or the lyrics of the song, or the summary of the song.
Yeah. Problem is I don't know the song well enough just to free bird it.
That's why I think you make some of these things up. You got some pole problems up there?
No, that's just there is some like knotted line. I'm trying to like fix it, but at the same time I'm just like, nah.
But you're not gonna?
Yeah. It's like kind of like I should fix this, but nah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do one of these.
Do one of those deep casts to
Yeah, just get it out there behind
really,
us.
to really make it a problem?
Yeah, as we like keep going here, like it'll unwind and then like I'll have line to like reel, you know. Oh, there we go.
All right, dude, we got to catch a fish today because we've not been shut out on a rodcast other than like episode 1.
And episode 1 was.
Isn't that kind of weird to think? Like
Oh,
some
yeah.
people go out and fish every time and get like skunked, or like can get skunked. But we fish for an hour at a time, and we usually. I mean, you had one, but
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna get one today, man.
we'll get a monster today. This camera's going in the water today.
Yeah, I don't have my sunglasses, so that's a bit concerning.
Thank God, dude. I was watching through all the other videos, and I was like,
I had
this guy
sunglasses
has
on
sunglasses on every time.
every time.
And it's much funnier when you don't have them. Because I can see your eyes like,
You can see that squint of like,
are you sure about that?
you sure about that? That's because we're normally fishing where it's like the sun's just beating down on. It's like you need some sunglasses. Now, granted, I do rock them when it's like dark out, which is a bit concerned.
You rock them?
Yeah.
At what point can we stop saying words that like we're just too old to say things?
I don't know, man.
Like
I was talking.
rock something or like something's dope.
Yeah, it's funny because I literally was just talking with a customer today about like being at that age where like you can't communicate with people that are like younger than you. And funny enough, I was talking about, which you were there for, a certain conversation about, you know, when you use the terminology S and a D.
Keep in mind, this is a family channel.
Yeah, and I'm not going to explain what S and a D is because our viewers that are of age will know what it means.
Of age.
Yeah.
I might have a fish. I lost him.
I mean,
People at home know I couldn't set the hook because there was literally a camera
Oh, this is not good.
right in my way.
Get that down there. Jesus, got
What's
this thing
down
on
there?
the wrong side.
Maybe it was a little sunfish.
Anyways,
Let's change subjects, huh?
well, I mean, let me just at least finish the thought here, man. Or
Just finish the D?
Finish the talking. So yeah, like I think sometimes, you know, like people want to listen and they want to hear terminology they're used to. You know, like what if we started like, you know, speaking too old or too young, you know?
What are some old phrases?
I don't know. That's a bag of D's. I'm trying to keep it family friendly here, man.
Did your grandfather say that one time or something? That's a bag of D's?
Yeah, you call somebody tarded, you know?
I'm so confused. I don't know what kind of old people
I'm
you're hanging out with.
I'm trying to use the terminology we grew up with.
Oh, to make it sound
But
old.
yeah, like
I was asking what an old phrase is that you might have heard.
like
Like, what do old people say?
Well, you see, that's what old
Yeah.
people say.
Back in my day,
Yeah, like I guarantee you got
what program's on?
people that
Old people like saying program.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what that is right there? I like watching that. That's a good TV program.
That's a good program. Yeah.
Is the Hallmark Channel on?
Lady Friend. That's like a common old person term. Like they don't say like my girlfriend or this girl I've been seeing. They're like my lady friend.
Yeah, lady friend, that's true. Well, I think you get to a certain point where it's not a girl anymore, so. You
Well,
can't say old lady friend, so you gotta say lady friend.
Yeah, but I mean, like, wouldn't you just say like my girlfriend?
No,
The
it's
woman
girl.
I've been
It's
seeing?
they're not girls anymore.
The woman I've been seeing, you know? They like lady friend, I guess, is like the terminology, you know, of it.
The old bat I ended up on, basically, is what they're trying to say.
Yeah. That's what they're saying.
God damn, we're gonna suck being old someday, huh?
Nah, man, I'm ready for it.
You've been ready since you were 12, or since I met you.
Since you met me and I like went to stand up and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my back, oh my back.
You've had a bad back since I met you, and that was, you were 20 years old. Actually 18, you were
18
18.
years old.
I've known you about half of your life. And you've had a bad back.
I had a bad back.
And last weekend I watched you roll around on the ground for 20 minutes trying to grab the controller.
I was not rolling around for 20 minutes, but probably at least 2 minutes.
But that did happen.
It did happen. That's because my back was just shot. Now, granted, that's gonna make me it sound even worse because it's gonna make me sound like an old man, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes, and everybody reaches that age where all of a sudden these things just, they don't work like they used to.
Yeah, but not at 18 years old.
Well, that didn't happen at 18, that happened at 36.
You're not 36 though.
Well, I like to think I'm 36,
You're,
and that's
40,
why I'm,
you're 46.
true. Closer to 50 than I am 20.
Don't say that. Why do you gotta say things like that?
Nah,
Actually,
nah,
that's
nah.
not true, is it?
It is technically false, me saying
It is
that.
technically false.
However, some days I wake up feeling that way. Then again, I think it only happens like when we get these cold spells, you know what I mean? Like where all of a sudden the temperatures drop quickly.
That's also another pretty old thing to say.
Yeah, that is.
That might be the oldest thing to say. My knees only hurt when
When
the
it's
temperature
cold.
gets below 50. That's why old people, you know where they go to? Florida.
Yeah.
You know what they call Florida? Heaven's waiting room.
That's because they have knee pain when it's about to rain. So it's
They have
like
butane?
no knee pain.
Oh.
Knee pain.
They have butane, they'd be warm.
They got that butane, man. They staying warm. I just saw a thing today, or heard a thing today about some fight that broke out between roommates, and somebody bit the roommate's ear off.
Where the hell is this?
That was in New York, I think.
Like a college campus or something?
That I'm not sure about. I was just told that they were roommates, and one of them bit the other one's ear off.
Mike Tyson style.
Mike Tyson style, exactly. And then that's where the conversation led to, was talking about Mike Tyson.
How can you...
And
There's
then
no way you can talk about biting someone's ear off and not mention Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
And it's funny because it literally just led straight to Mike Tyson and then straight to a story about how, oh no. Oh, thank God.
Sorry about what?
A story about how this guy went to Vegas, spent $5 grand on seeing Mike Tyson fight. And the fight was literally over in like 30 seconds. Like it was back in the day
Back when he was just knocking everyone
when he
out
was just
in 12
knocking
seconds.
everybody out. Yeah, like everybody was just, fight, ding, 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 dead.
Dead. Mike Tyson's punch out.
Oh yeah.
We play any more UFC 5?
Yeah, I mean, I played it, man.
Yeah, man, I played it, man. Oh, my camera is at my Johnson.
Oh my God. We want to adjust that. Actually, I'm gonna check mine here. Oh, we good.
Hey, man, you gotta start getting yourself in the shot.
Hey man, I'm in the shot today, I feel like. I have
The
noticed.
top of your head is at the top of the frame,
Yes.
or almost.
Almost.
Because sometimes you look like a midget sitting next to me. I'm sorry, I
Almost.
shouldn't say that. You look like a little person sitting next to me. You look half my size.
Yeah.
And judged by a whaleness, you're twice my size.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough bit, man. Whaleness.
That whaleness creeping in.
Oh, come back, come back, come back.
Ooh. Come back, come back, come back.
Ooh, the dog. That would definitely sound like a whale.
Huh?
So now I definitely sound like a whale. Ooh, come back, come back, come back.
Fish on. Fish on, baby.
Ooh,
Got a bass. Got a bass. No shutout, son. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, this guy's eating, kind of. Oh, that hook was
Ooh, yeah.
almost not in there. That's what's up.
That is
Fish number
what's up.
one. Oh, he dancing. All right, yeah, let's end this while we still got some sunlight, huh?
Yeah, I'm a knotted mess.
We're not really
anyway.
catching them. I mean, you've missed at least 10 fish,
Nobody can probably.
and I
see
caught
this.
one.
Yeah.
So what did we learn today? Whoa! Oh my God.
This is what happens when we move things to the wrong side.
I did put the wires on the other side. There's definitely no way anyone can hear us now. Oh, they can hear us on your camera if not.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, man, it's all right. I caught a fish. Bards the Brews broadcast. We're out.
We're out.